God damn it. Oh. Daniel didn't press the record button, and we've been talking like idiots the whole time. So now here's the real thing, guys. Say hi again, Francis. He's my manager.
Hey, what's up? I'm Francis. I'm Jan's manager.
And I'm Jan Rabong, aspiring pro boxer, and here we are making commentary on Singwancha Foundation's boxing night here in Angono, Rizal.
Yeah. So the event is supposed to be a return of like former champions, and as you can see, these guys, they're showing it hard, and you see everyone's here to prove something.
Yep. Although I must make a comment on Tyson is that for I believe this is the third round, he was just trying to gun it in rounds 1 and 2 and wasn't really positioning himself that well for those power shots.
Oh, I could say that when he throws those wild hooks, they still manage to hit. He's actually hitting better
right now. Actually, I think he's getting his groove on now. He's getting a bit of confidence right now.
He's making the face, but I feel like despite his disadvantage when it comes to reach, he's the better boxer for this fight.
Right now, initially I thought that MJ from Benguet was getting the best of him by gauging the range a little bit better, but MJ has stopped gauging his distance and is now very vulnerable to that right hand.
He seems to have like stopped throwing punches, and I feel like it's the power ticking in. He feels it.
Yeah. So right now, I mean, honestly, not to take a piss take, but the positioning isn't that great. So now it's gonna be, I reckon, who the tougher boxer is, and really who's got the most stamina at this point. This is not the most technical fight, but it is a very physical one, that I can say. Oh, crispy fucking delicious. And
yeah, and you reckon there's going to be a knockout though in this fight?
If this is a 10-round fight, then I reckon there's a lot more time for knockouts to happen.
Usually, as an amateur boxer aspiring for pro, you know what it's like to be in the ring.
Oh yeah.
So what would you say about the latter rounds? How does that affect the boxer?
It really depends on how they pace themselves. Like if we're going at the rate of Tyson, he can probably survive a good 4-round amateur fight, but if he keeps bombing himself out, like I saw him get a bit gassed in that in round number 2, if that is his pace, he's also setting himself up. I think MJ...
Oh, I feel like MJ's kind of gaining some momentum right now.
Exactly, that's what I was saying earlier. If Tyson, not only is he tired, but he's not positioning himself well inside the ring. He's basically inactively staying on the ropes.
Oh, yeah. So that could be a stoppage soon.
That's what I'm talking about. Early rounds, going for that big haymaker without properly setting it up. So it's very, very tiring to do that.
Well, you can see like these types of boxers, the change of momentum's real quick. These boxers are not as known as the famous ones, but you can see they're throwing fists. They're giving it all.
And here we have a bit of a break right now, guys. The ring girl is dressed up as Jollibee at the moment, and everyone's having a good time. Look at everybody here. And here's the... You did it perfect guys. This time. Yeah. I get a close-up of your
Ah, damn. My jersey fucking left. So, what's the update with the fight, guys?
So, like what I expected is MJ. Sorry, my bad. Tyson was getting the better of MJ for the meantime, but he kind of gassed out and was in the wrong place at the wrong time, so he got nailed at the latter half.
Oh wow, it looks like it. So, how do you see this fight going at this point?
I think if this is a 10-round fight, then MJ has a lot of time to pick up the pace, and if Tyson stays on the ropes inactively and just looks for that big shot, he's gonna get out. He might even get stopped, for all I know.
Does it look like it at this point?
At this point, we will see, but judging by how rounds 1 and 2 went, I saw Tyson breathing heavily and, really stiffening up his shots. Yeah. He looked a bit sluggish.
Looks like he's complaining. Oh, I think it's a 4-round fight.
Oh, it's a 4-round fight?
I don't know.
If it's a 4-round fight, then I guess there's hope for Tyson.
Yeah.
But if it's a 10-round fight and you're going at his rate, he is fucked.
He's
More
definitely
fucked than
fucking.
a porn star in a bondage squad.
Definitely.
But I think MJ's in the right place right now. He just needs to set up those shots right now and not lunge in when he overcommits like that.
Yeah, he's overcommitting way too much at this point.
But it's a better round for MJ. He's doing some smarter things right now. He's in the right place right now, taking center. Tyson is he's too passive on the corner, waiting for a big one without the setup. You do not set up a big shot out of the blue.
I think his game plan got ruined by the awkward style of Tyson.
Yeah.
Rather Marlon Bacalando actually.
Oh, that is what he should be doing more of. And he is in the right place again, I believe. There we go. Tyson is a standing target. He's just gonna, boxing is a sweet science. You can't just be the toughest guy out there if you don't know how to.
Well, it's a 4-round fight, so if it's a 4-round, it's a 4-round fight.
It is 4-round.
Everyone's shouting, last round.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, so looks like it's gonna be good.
But Tyson's looking still really, really tense. Could be a 4-round fight, but we could use more wiser use of your energy rather than loading left like that. Spending too much time backing up.
Counting his opponent.
It's a waste of energy, and you'll be more dangerous if you know where you are in the ring, know how to set up that big punch. Because Tyson can punch hard. It's just that he's not in the right place, man.
Actually, the guy is named. From what I look at, he's KJ Nato Black actually.
Okay.
He's actually a really good fighter. His game plan's just off tonight because of his opponent's rough style, so he kind of got roughed up at this point. We'll see. We'll see where the fight goes on from this point forward.
But at this point, I think Tyson's kind of done enough. I guess to at least score a good deal. I don't know, but he is making quite a bit of blunders right there by not gauging the distance properly.
Taunting his opponent. Who won this fight for you?
I'd say Tyson got more of those power punches in, but MJ did some good things as well. But it's really up to the judges right now.
We'll wait for the judges' decision, the judges' protocol on the fight.
Let's see what they have. Who do you have winning it, Dan?
I don't know. I wasn't watching too much, but based on what I saw with the power punches, I gotta give it to actually, I'd say it could go either way.
Yeah.
Could go either way.
Honestly, I think in terms of ring generalship, MJ was a bit smarter, but Tyson did have some bombs. Although he didn't do that as consistently as I think he should have.
Yeah. We'll see. We have the referee. We'll see what decision the judges are.
It's almost as exciting as waiting for your pregnancy test. Wonder if you're gonna be a dad or not. It's like waiting for did I win the fight or not? Trust me, I've been on both sides.
Yep. Well, luckily I've never been on both sides. So now we have it's given the bag. We'll see. A lot of familiar faces in the ring.
And let's check it out.
Could a robbery take place is a question. Could people cry robbery at this point?
Ooh, probably. Never know.
No matter what the decision is.
Here we are in the middle of nowhere watching boxing. Anything could happen. Where's the decision?
And the winner of this fight
He's a lucky guy. Let's take a bit of a zoom out there.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here are the scores of the three judges after 4 rounds of boxing. Georgia Jimenez scores on 39-37 for Udona.
Looks like it's going to be a draw or a
Scores on 38-38. Bogaro Fonse, 38-38 majority pro.
Yeah, that was really close. That's fair. That's fair.
I got it right. It was going to be a draw.
I mean, yeah, Ambry was doing some pretty clever things. That's glad it's a boxer. You gotta give it props to Tyson.
Gotta give it props to Tyson. You know, he had his road strengths, but when you watch boxing hardcore, you realize not every boxer really knows how to punch hardcore things.
Yeah.
Just one fighting step per fighter.
It's all about the setup, man.
And Mike Tyson, did he fight like Mike Tyson? You say he fought like Mike Tyson.
Far from it.